I've always loved reading. When I was little, my mom took me to the library once a week, and we would bring home a huge stack of books to read together. This is where my love of stories began. My father also loved reading. When he got home from work, we would go to the bookstore and read there for hours. On one of these trips, the bookstore was full of people in costume. We had unwittingly walked into a midnight release party for the 5th Harry Potter book. I had never heard of Harry Potter before, but after seeing the party, I decided to check them out. I consumed every book. I identified with Hermione Granger because she was a little unpopular and loved reading, just like me. For me, the world of Hogwarts was a magical place, and I learned so much about love and sacrifice and friendship. The Christian school and church I went to, however, had very different opinions. One children's pastor I had even told us that Harry kills his best friend Ron in the 5th book. She felt deeply enough about a book that she lied to us in church to convince us not to read it. That's when I learned that stories are powerful. Despite her angry message, I read the books anyway. And when I got older, I found other people who loved them too. My best friend and I traded the Harry Potter books, and many others, back and forth in our own mini book club all through middle school and high school. It was she who would later introduce me to fan fiction. Online, thousands of people were taking their favorite books and altering the story in various ways. It was around that time that I discovered Tumblr as well, and met writers who were using their fan fiction to advocate for more minority representation and feminism in the superhero genre. I started to realize that through writing, I could create the world I wanted to see. I was struck by this fact again when I started telling bedtime stories to my 7-year-old brother. Like my father had done with me, I told Tommy stories about Batman and the Justice League. He loved the crazy stories I made up. But he didn't like that there were only 2 girls in the league. So I used my fanfiction skills and changed the stories. I added Oracle to the group and made the Green Lantern and the Flash women. Not only was he getting to see women as positive, powerful role models, but they were kicking butt. As a teacher, I want to encourage the next generation of readers to become creators and empower them to tell the kinds of stories they want to hear. I want to help them find their own voice through stories, because stories are powerful.